Hey guys, this is Shinx and welcome back to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. So in this video, okay, we'll be doing a beginner's guide for like anyone that's starting out the game. Like, it's just everything you need to know about the game plus some minor tips and tricks. So, okay, just before I start, right, the new banner is out and honestly the rates for everyone is the same. Like, the chances of you getting something you want is not that high because you'll probably end up getting a lot of like filler units or garbage units. Like these two characters, right, may seem like they are rated up, but they aren't. I don't think they are. But still a really good banner. So I'll say just wait out first, because this banner lasts until 7 and we might get Snake Man on the 5th. So just wait. There's no harm waiting. So yeah, without further ado, also the tier list, I'm trying to wait until the Snake Man before making one. So please be patient, guys. Then without further ado, let's just get started. So after you complete everything, the tutorial or anything, like you'll get some gems. I'm not too sure how much. You get at least, I think, 100 plus. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I haven't actually... It differs between like when you actually start the game. So this period, I think it's pretty decent. So you should get a decent amount of gems. Then banners you should actually go for, it's like you can check. Number one, you can check the tier list. Number two, it's obvious. You can see my videos when I post like new banners and stuff, like whether you guys should summon for or not. And I said that this banner is really good because like you can get a lot of units from this. If you spend 200 gems, you can get guaranteed 9 4-star, and that's not including like outside of it. So it's really decent banner to summon on. But the thing is, Snake Man is coming, and if you want to go all in for Snake Man, you can't wait for his banner. He's coming in about 4 days time. Yeah, something like that. Then honestly, that's kind of that. So whether it's to summon or not, it's up to you guys. But there's a lot of, like, when you just started out, there's quite a lot of ways to get gems, to be honest. Like, you can check out my how to get gems video. I made a video on that. So okay, next is special training. So special training is very important because whether you are if you have bounty fest units or characters that generally gonna hit 5-star or 6-star, you should go for put them in the training, special training, because even though you get very like 4 hours 5 hours you get one shot, it might not seem a lot, but in the long run it actually is quite something. So next is the support. Okay, so I made a whole video on like support characters, how do you increase your support, but some tips that I kind of wanna I didn't really go through is, if you take a look at your missions, right, like everyone should have these missions. Yeah, so these 2-star Luffy Zoro missions, I feel like if you're starting out, you should really go for them, because it's like you play enough of them, you'll get enough to, I believe, 6-star or at least 5-star them, and they provide decent support for your team. Then obviously, as you log in progress, you get the Shanks to the free Shanks to 6-star, and like I said, he's a free support, decent support character. And one tip I'll say, if you guys are like really want to get better fast, is focus on one element first. Like don't go for like blue, red, green when you know, like when you're like free to play, because it's hard to get them to very good support percentage if you just split up your resources. Like if you focus on like entirely on red, you get it much faster. And a lot of people, when they focus on red, they have like 150% support percent because they only solely focus on that. So yeah, because they summon for characters that are that element, etc., and they just throw in a lot of resources on the specific ones. Okay, then next, okay, so a lot of these things are brief because I already made videos on them, so I don't want to waste too much time. So if you go to the single player missions, right, the solo mode is very good for gems because there's quite a lot of missions that give you gems. And the thing is, when you first clear them, you also get the skill ops the elemental ones, because you need them to level up your skill level, and like these are only one time, and the drop, honestly, I'll say don't farm these missions just to get that specific drop, because it's really like RNG based. Then if possible, if you need gems really fast, try to get them both, because there's normal and hard, and they give gems plus the missions. If you complete all of the 3 medals, right, you get extra 1 gem, something like that. Okay, then next is Survivor 100. If you are not lazy, like, you should be using this every single day. So the reason why it's so good is because you get XP, and if you use a max level character, you'll get extra like XP ops that you can keep it and use it for future characters. And every day you can like refresh two times, and you also can refill it, so with the ticket in the exchange shop. So really you need to do this, because when you're starting out, you won't have a lot of, you won't be able to max everything out straight away. So Survivor 100 is really very useful. So next is 60-second battle. So this, I feel like the purpose of this is so that you can get the medal for that specific unit. So if I use Shanks and clear, I will be able to get Shanks medal shards, and it's really good because like if you need to grind medals to build a certain medal combo, this place, when you use the characters, gives you that specific drop. So it's really decent. Then also they give you credits, so why not just take it? Then I think that's kind of that for the solo missions. So next is obviously League Battle. And one tip that I want to say is, let's say you're farming a specific character medal, like I need Blackbeard medal. Like you should put the character as the better character too, because it gives a higher chance of drop. So if you guys don't know, any character that is inside your support character has a chance to drop the shards, but your top 1 and top 2, your better character 1 and better character 2 has a very decent chance of dropping. Like it's a much higher chance. Like if you play and you win, right, the chances of you getting that character shard is like 80%, very high. So that's kind of that if you want to farm for medals. Then let's see. Okay, next is the medals. So medal guides, I've made quite a lot of top medal guides, and I feel like they are relatively relevant, so you can check them out. There are like event medals and non-event medals. I think when you're starting out, you want to check out the one without any event medals, because most of the time you won't have that medals, and whether they will come back or not, maybe not. Then the next is this. Currently there's this medals, and I feel like it's actually not too bad. Like the Napoleon and Prometheus gives attack, and the 3 of them gives like skill 1, skill 2 cooldown reduction plus increased damage dealt, which is pretty decent. The thing about it is just the unique traits. Alright. Next for that is obviously to, like, a lot of people ask me how to get 9-star medals, and to get them you need to use medal transfer. So medal transfer, you need to get a 9-star medal, right? You need medals that have the 3-star traits, and it needs to be the same character medal. So this Kuma, if I want to make it to 9-star medal, I need one with 3-star. Okay, I need another one with 3-star, and lastly I need the third one with 3-star. Then what you do is you choose either one of it with the 3-star, select the trait that you actually want the other 3-star to go to, and you click transfer. So there is 33.3333 chance of you getting one of these traits into that medal. So it's like 1/3. But one tip is, if you get a 3-star trait in the second slot, I kind of advise not to, like, if you are farming it for the support percent, do not make it any further, because if there's only 2 traits, right, like if you remove it, wait, let me just see if I can find a, okay, so let me just use a law medal. Okay, so here is the, I want to rewrite this, right? So if I use if I use this, right, you can see it's 50%. So this will help you save a lot of gems, because like 50% chance is really so good. Like 33.3% chance, right? Even though you might spend 15 gems and reroll like 6 times, there's a chance that you might not even get that trait. And that hurts, man. Like, not gonna lie. So okay. Next is the medal upgrade. So you saw that I have 3 slots, right? The way to unlock the 3rd slot is from the bonus rush, and that is pretty much to cash. And if you don't want, one thing to take note of is each medal, the first slot takes 4 hours, second slot 8 hours, the last slot 12 hours. And they made it so that I feel like you should work on it based on your whole day cycle. So you wake up in the morning, you should start with a 4 hours, then you check your timing. After the 4 hours done, continue with the 8 hours, and after the 8 hours done, do the 12 hours. The 12 hours should be included in while you're sleeping, so that it will still continue upgrading, and when you wake up, the 12 hours should be done and the whole cycle continues. So this is just like some medal upgrade tips. Then selling of medal combos. So the medals that I feel like you should sell is, obviously you need to filter out all medals that have extra traits, and medals you want to filter out would be potentially 3-star medals. So like 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. So if you are starting out, I feel like you shouldn't really touch this one, because you want to put any medals with any rarity into all your support percent, then slowly increase them, because ultimately you want all your support characters to have 9-star medals. As you can see, 9-star, because it gives the most amount of percentage. 9-star. Like, I don't care whether each medal is trash or garbage or not, because it doesn't really matter. I can have like full, I can have full crit up and it wouldn't affect, because it's still 9-star medals. So just take note of that. Then also, right, when you guys are working on the medals, right, I know I say that full attack is good. So if you don't have 9-star full attack, what you should do is slowly work on it. Go for full 2-star attack. So 7.5, 6.5 for each traits will give decent, and slowly replace it with 3-star if you manage to roll the same traits. Yeah, then that's kind of that. So like, slowly start by getting full attack on a medal, then slowly increase the percentage of the attack medal to finally 3-star. Because not gonna lie, to get a full attack, full 14% attack medal, it took me like 1 month of trying, because it's really luck based. So slowly work it out, boys. Okay, next is the medal combos wise. Check out my video. Like, I made a lot of medal combo videos, guys. Like, yeah. Then next is exchange. So usually, right, this exchange is the normal one. So this is the battle point exchange. Things that I recommend you to get is obviously the cheap XP orbs. Then at the moment, it's Beige is being discounted, so make sure you get it. And if you need XP orb and bounty coins, make sure you guys go for it. Then a lot of people ask me how did I get so much battle points, and I really just didn't really use them much. Like at the moment, right, if you go to your homepage and click the events tab, you would see the active campaign. So scroll down to active campaign, you can see that increased battle point gained by 50%. So this is really good, because increased orbs gained by 100%, bounty coins. It's a really good time to farm, to grind league battles. Then back to exchange. So boss battle event, make sure you guys exchange the 1 gem every day, and the hammers and XP orbs every single day. I know like it's kind of late, because the boss battle only have like 4 or 5 days left, but yeah, there's a part 2 coming, so most likely this thing will continue out, and this is a very good place to get hammers, XP orbs, and bounty coins. Also, back to hammers, right? Do not use your hammers unless there is a very good event medal combo that I recommend. Like, I would say usually when there's a new update, which medal combos, if the event medal combo is worth building or not. This medal combo is not too bad, but the thing is, it's not perfect. So you want to save all your hammers until the good moment come and you really just go ham on that. Yeah, because you don't want to miss out on good medal combos. So next is there's this new event, medal event. So how to get ingots is pretty much just play league battle, and all this stuff, make sure you guys exchange because special ops very important. How to get this? Usually you get it from the league battle. Every time a season ends, you get like 15 base if you're in SS, or depending on how well you do. So other than that, all these silver transfer medals, even though they may seem useless, right? Like, I feel like this straw hat pirate one is kind of not that good, but I guess you can use them for support. Like, even the worst transfer medal is good for supports. Yep. Okay, then the medal point exchange is pretty much, I feel like, if possible, go for attack percentage, defense percentage. The base stats, I don't feel like it contribute that much, to be honest, because all these attack flat stats add after the whole multiplication. Like, after adding the support, etc., when your attack is already like probably 5 digit, then they give you this extra 130 flat attack, which is honestly not a lot, to be honest. Then this is only when you have like a lot of medals to sell, and like after you make all your decent support, sell away all your medals that have like 3 or 4. Like, basically no 3-star is useless, like, yeah, if it's at endgame. But other than that, I feel like if you're starting out, you don't really need this thing yet. Yeah. Then colas, obviously you guys won't have access to this early when you guys are starting out, because this, to get it, is you need to get duplicates of the characters you have 6-starred. So like, as you can see, a lot of my characters are 6-star. So if I pull them in the gacha banner, I will get cola. If you don't have them at 6-star, like let's say I have, so let's say Wapo. So my Wapo is not 6-star yet. So if I pull a Wapo, I won't get cola from it. Pretty simple. Then some of you guys asked the colored medals. Colored medals, how to get them is pretty much you need to play that character a lot. And a lot, I mean a lot. Because if you take a look at this trophy here, you go for character ranking. Yeah. So it shows how much your character has been played from the league battle. And pretty much, you want the color medals, you can just play. And there's actually no reason for you to grind out the color medals other than for flexing purposes. Yeah, so honestly, just don't really care about that. Then, okay, last part. Finally, okay, is the events. So usually there's challenge battles, Brawl 8, like get a lot of flags, or boss battles. I feel like the boss battle is pretty much the best event possible, because if you guys don't know, right, besides the rewards, if you play a match using the tickets, you will get treasures, and the treasures gives you XP ops, bounty coins, yeah, and the character fragments. So it can help you get your 2-star characters to 6-star faster. So if you are in league battles and you use up all your treasure and you don't want to refill the treasure stamina, make sure you guys grind the boss battle, because it really gives you the chest. Oh my god, like it gives you treasure chests for each time you clear it. Like, I'm gonna put the screenshot here so you guys can see it. Then, like, if you run out of chests, make sure you guys grind this thing. And if you're starting out, make sure you guys grind this, because this is really good. It gives you everything you need, like the XP ops, coins, skill ops, the colored skill ops. Yeah, so I think honestly that's kind of that for this. There's ways to get gems, I already covered it. Like, there's a lot of missions that you can go for. Like you can check the title. Like I don't really go for the titles, so you can play like a certain amount of characters. You get like 3. Each title gives you 3 gems, so there's a lot of titles. So potentially you can farm a lot of gems here. Yeah, so you can see here there's so many titles. A lot of the titles require you to have that character though. So if you're starting out, you won't have access to so much title. But even 2 stars, they give title. So take note of that. Then other than that, tips when you are playing League Battle is, I would say one big tip is to check the minimap, because the minimap really gives you a lot of info. And make sure you guys equip the battle stamp, because things like get treasure and guard treasure, even though if you spam that, there's a chance your friends don't see it. But if they kind of happen to see like you spamming battle chest, it might be helpful. So just make sure you guys equip this just in case. My settings wise, right, I feel like there's pretty much nothing you have to change besides I personally prefer to go for max sensitivity so that I can just check around the map better. Then I turn off rotate minimap. Yeah, it's just personal preference, so you guys can just check it out depending on what you guys need. Yeah. Then I think that's kind of that for this video, guys. Oh my god, it's been a long while since I made like quite a long video, so I think that's it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys feel that this guide is useful or not, because I don't make beginner guides, and this is probably my first ever beginner's guide. So I hope it's useful. Hopefully you guys had fun in One Piece Bounty Rush. Like, Snake Man is coming soon, so you might want to save your gems, then start grinding gems up, because I remember if you complete the missions, the solos, you will get at least about 400-500 gems. I could be wrong. Like, I started out doing the Shanks and I got enough to complete the whole step. So really decent. Then that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.